President Trump's ban on transgenders being allowed to be into the military. I'm talking about President Trump's ban on transgenders. He proceeding to do that, so he is not official yet, but he want to ban any transgender from being able to join the military. I want to hear your thoughts, but I also want to hear why. Don't just say yeah because it's Trump. Let me know why if you agree with that ban. Betty said, amen. Okay. I thought you said praise Jesus because Jesus loved all people, right? Jesus loved all people. So we got to remember that too. Keep it in context. Why do you agree with this ban? Is this ban beneficial to Americans? And if you think it's beneficial to Americans, let us know why. Why is this ban necessary to ban transgenders? Today it'll be transgenders, tomorrow it'll be somebody else, and the next day it'll be somebody else. So I just want us to think critically on this topic. Why do you agree or disagree with this subject? Should President Trump continue with the ban for transgenders? Amen. We are saved by, Outlaw said, amen. We are saved by faith. Okay, I'm talking about President Trump's ban on transgenders being able to join the military. That's what I want to talk about. I understand the Jesus and all that. I'm talking about President Trump banning transgender. Remember, they're human beings too. So let me know what's your stance on that. Should they be banned? How should we treat them here in this country? Share your thoughts on that. Anybody? Share your thoughts on that. The United States Supreme Court, they was trying to block that from proceeding, but the United States Supreme Court said no, Trump can proceed with this policy. So it's in the process. Nigel said trans have a list of extra medical costs than other soldiers. Very good point. That was a good point. They got, what if they threw all that changing? Beto said the Navy SEAL transgender who transitioned after their service, then transitioned back into a man after admitting their lifestyle was due to sexual trauma. You're gonna have that you're gonna have that in regular people. They're gonna change back, you know. So, but those are good points, man. So are y'all saying y'all agree with banning transgenders from the military? Or y'all saying y'all agree with Trump to ban transgenders from military? And then I'll go to my next part. Should we ban them from any jobs? Because that's going to be next. If we ban them and ostracize them from the military, that's just the first start. Trump is not going to stop from that right there. If he succeed in banning transgenders from the military, he will continue on to ban them for some other stuff as well. And then he's not going to stop at transgender. See, it's easy for us to look on the sideline as long as somebody else get mistreated and be okay with that. So I just want to know, I'm going to start off with, should President Trump continue with this policy of banning transgender from the military? Outlaw said yes. Nigel said it's just extra paperwork when that's not the military's main focus. See, I see y'all, what I'm hearing out of the two people that said, yeah, I think they can't be trusted with combat roles, like women still aren't accepted for combat roles. They can do administrative paperwork. That's me. So Betty, you saying they can do administrative work, transgender? Because I know you put women in there too. But you saying not on combat. Do you personally know any transgender people, or you just speaking what Trump is telling you? Betty, do you know personally any transgender? You ever cross paths with these individuals? Do you know them? Do you know any personally? Not what you heard. Do you know any transgenders personally? For you to form that opinion, I hope that you know some personally. I hope you ain't just getting this from TV or from Trump. Listen, man, if this is your first time here, this is my live. I do it Monday through Friday. I talk about a number of different topics. I ask that you like this video. Also, look through my channel, man. If you're interested, subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Betty said, I have known transgender people. Yes, I live in Washington State for some years. Okay, so based on the ones you know, you said they not trusted. You see, Betty said, Betty got more knowledge on them than most conservatives. Okay. Long as you basing this off knowledge, you saying that they're weak, the ones that you know, the transgenders that you know, you said they're weak for the military and they should not be trusted in combat. That's what Beatty's saying in the comment. Anybody else agree or disagree with Trump banning transgender from being in the military? Do you support him banning transgender in the military? Do you think that helped America? Do y'all think him banning transgender is helpful to America and our democracy? Dunbar said, repeat topic, please. Oh, Dust Brum, I'm sorry, you just came. Okay, I'm talking about a couple things, but I'm started off with Trump wants to ban transgender in the military. Do you support him banning or do you not? And say why. He said yes, ban. Tell me why. Dust, I want to know, don't just say yes because everybody else said yes. Betty said, I don't think they're weak. I think they have emotional, personal issues that really need help before they can help a highly stressful combat. Listen, man, it's regular people that got some real issues. You got some white racist people in the world who are emotional and need help with their issues, but they let them serve freely. So don't just put them in a box and say, because Trump is on that right now, and everybody who support Trump got to support everything he does. Don't just follow him blindly. Look at these people as human beings. That's what they did to black people. When they declared them 3/5 of a man or a human being, then they was able to treat them like trash and then feel good about it. Well, they're black. They're too emotional. So just be careful with that. I want to warn y'all to be careful with that. Nigel said, yes, I have. When I see him, after transitioning, it took me a minute to recognize who it was. I used to drink a lot and was worried that I hooked up. Okay. Right. We hope that never happened, man. If that happened to you, you probably knew more than what you saying you knew. You see what I'm saying? But we're just talking about whether they should join the military or not. Trump evidently has it out for transgender. He was so confused, President Trump was, that there's a thing called genetic mice. Those are the mice who are in these laboratories. Trump got so mad and said, we're funding transgender mice. And he went up and all because he didn't have a clue. That's the president we got right now. So he wanted to shut the program down that's doing research with the transgenic mice. Because he got us out so bad for transgenders, he thought it was the mice. He's like, we need to take the funding. We're funding this, and got all emotional and hysterical. Betty said, I'm sure some are more mentally competent than myself. Okay. Nida said, nah, don't care, but she was an ugly guy. So why wouldn't she end up ugly? Okay. Outlaw said, why do you hold the position you do? What do you mean? Just being a free thinker? Because that's my position, being a free thinker. And just because Trump says something, I don't go with it. I'm not one of the ones that say I bow to a man. I'm a free thinker, man. I'm a strong, independent black man who thinks for himself. But I want to know why y'all say, because all y'all agreeing with everything that Trump does. So Outlaw, I want you to stand on 10 toes down and say why you don't think they should serve. Why do you agree with Trump on this ban, Outlaw? Stand on business, man. Say it again, because I might have missed it. I can't read everybody's comment. I think we need to be spending money on cancer research. He cutting funds on that. You need to tell him when he attacking Harvard, they do research on cancer and all this kind of medical, all kind of stuff. But he don't tell y'all that part. So when he hold these funds from these universities, he's stopping cancer research. So get with your legislators on that too. Good point. But you didn't know that, did you? Because he's not going to tell you that, and Fox News is not going to tell you that. But that's Trump he preventing the research on cancer through these universities. Who do you think do the research? But thanks for sharing that, man. Thanks for calling Trump out on that. I think we do gotta get back to love. And I'm not talking about holding hands, love. I'm talking about the kind of love that just don't hate people just because you hate them. The love that they talk about in the scripture that a lot of y'all say y'all follow. A lot of people came over and said Jesus, Jesus, but I want to see that love practice, man. Treating your brother right, treating your sister right. Whether they look like you, thus said, maybe they cut it all back so we can really see where to put it. Thus, Brum, thank you for sharing that. Even though I disagree with that totally, man. You don't go and cutting programs that you don't have a clue. You just want to say that you did something because you don't have a plan. You admitted that you got concepts of a plan. So I disagree with just cutting. Because a lot of this stuff is critical, more critical than we think. Like the person didn't even know that by holding funds from these universities, you holding funds from these, Benny said, believe it or not, I'm a conservative and Trump supporter who doesn't hate anyone. Listen, it can be overtly or covertly. If you hate an immigrant, whether he illegal in your mind or not, because that's what Trump teaches. If you hate a transgender, subconsciously, unconsciously, it doesn't matter. That's still hate. You think it's a hate. Oh, I'm hate. It's more than that. Let's flip this, Betty. Let's flip this. Try loving all people and affording everybody the loves and the privileges that come with that. Change that and then ask yourself, do you love all people? Are you willing to give all people the benefits that they rightly deserve? Or because somebody demonized them, it's okay not to love them? Many of us, listen, it don't matter how many, that ain't got nothing to do. If it's only one person that's doing the right thing in the entire world, it's still right. It don't make it wrong because, well, I got the majority. So they're mistreating people. I want to mistreat people too. That's what happened in the 60s to African Americans, man. People just mistreated them, spit on them as they sat at the counter. So don't go with the majority because a lot of times the majority could be wrong. Thus Brum said, you're good, Mark. I'm an adult. We can disagree. Very good. Betty said, I don't hate illegals. I believe they shouldn't be here without due process. I don't hate trans people. I think they need help. I love them. You think racist people need help too? Because we identify all these people, but not one time do we include racist white folks. We got to put them in there. We got to be real about this if we want to make this world better. And don't be silent or silently agree with racism and hate. Somebody said, I don't hate the alien. I just respect the law. Why can't you even call them human beings? You see how it comes out? Y'all don't even realize it, man. It comes out through your pores, man, because the hate be so deep. I don't hate the alien. You wouldn't call a white person an alien, man. So it's bad enough y'all call them immigrants. Latino people, man, human beings. Kyle said, stop living in the past and grow up. Hey, Kyle, listen, man, that ain't got nothing to do with living in the past. A fact is a fact. It's racist white folks today. Don't play no games with me, man. I hope you not one of them, man. Because I've got very sensitive ears and very sensitive eyes. I can spot y'all a mile away, man. That's why I say we need love, man. People talk that love and Christianity stuff, but still have that hate against certain people. Jesus didn't say only love white people. Beatty said absolutely they need help. Everyone needs some help, I think, somewhere. Beatty, that's a good point. We all need help, man. But before any of us can get help, we got to want the help. Some of us think we superior, so we don't want no help. But yeah, I'm in that too. I need help. We all need help. Why? Because I want to grow. I know I'm not perfect. I want to grow, but I don't desire to hate no man. Hey, B, I got another topic too, and we're going to come back to this one because this is a good topic. What are your thoughts of, Cal said, blacks keep racism alive? No, Cal, see how you quick to say and to come out? Blacks ain't the one that keep racism alive, man. It's the racist white folks that does it. Whether they're in law enforcement, whether they're in the courtroom, it's racist white people. And you will be a lie if you say it's no racism today. It's in the past. No, that's in 2025. We got one right in the White House. Dust Brum said, I just called them all aliens. Okay. I never said they weren't white too. Okay. The fact is, you blacks keep racism alive and well. No, we call it out. We call it out. We don't let you hide behind Christianity or behind the American flag. If we see it, we call it out, man. And you can't get mad at that, Kyle, if we call it out. Don't be racist. Treat all people right. But I just asked a question. What are your thoughts about banning transgenders? You know, black people were banned from a lot of stuff. And a lot of people were silent about it. Same thing today. Y'all doing it with the trans. Why is it so easy to hate transgender people? Jesus didn't know what white people were. Good point. But I'm just saying in general. Celtics said, Nigeria, Celtics, welcome. Shout out to Nigeria. Outlaw, so you love the white men? I love all people, man, but I'm not no fool. You see what I'm saying? I'm not one of the ones that's begging to be in harmony. I'm good over here. I don't go seeking for y'all, but nor do I come to y'all spaces trying to disrupt like a lot of y'all do. I don't go to none of y'all spaces trying to disrupt. But I notice white people come to black people's spaces. I don't know if they're trying to keep black people quiet. I don't know what's some of y'all intentions. Cal said, yep, you sure do. That's a fact. Hey, I'm gonna get rid of you, man, because I don't play that boy stuff. Let me get with this racist piece of trash. Listen, man, the easiest thing y'all can do is be respectful. You ain't got to like me as a person, man. But you will not come on this live and think you're going to flex, because I'm going to get you out of there. Hey, Outlaw, I'm not even going to answer that question. How is Trump racist? I got to answer. Go watch my old videos and you will learn. I explain this all the time. So I'm not going to let you kidnap this live to say how is Trump racist. Because he attacked Black history. He's trying to attack the funding for the Black History Museum at the Smithsonian. That's just one tip. The rest, you find it for yourself, man. Jason said, then we have to pay them for being conquered. Pay, just about transgender people, then we have to pay them for being conquered. Whoever in the military, if we get conquered, you get conquered. Russell said, yeah, people like this guy keeps racism alive. Russell, who you talking about first? Because I might have to shut you down. Who you talking about? Because I don't have racists coming on here playing no type of games. You can communicate like the others are doing, but you ain't gonna come on here and flex. So Russell, speak your piece, man. Who you talking about? I think I agree with your concern, though. If we ban that, where does it stop? There's a healthy middle, I think. An outright ban is not the answer. Also believe supporting their delusion isn't either. That's a very, Betty, I don't support them, their thought. There's a lot of thoughts that me and you might not. I don't support your thoughts. But I ain't gonna say, let's ban all the beaties. I wouldn't dare do that. Jay Wood said, Cal is racist and sad. You have to read the Bible. There is love in Christ. Outlaw, I believe that. But what I'm saying is people will hide behind the Bible and still do racist stuff. You disagree with slavery, right? They went to church every week. And guess what they read? They read the Bible, Mr. Outlaw. Oh, I got another one. Okay. It don't bother me for real, but what I do, I get y'all out for the rest of the people. I don't even entertain it. What's your source to him being racist? Hey, go look at it, man. You go look it up. That's my source. I don't play no games with y'all. You understand that? One thing I do, I got eyes to see and ears to hear, man. I can see y'all and hear y'all a mile away. Jason said, trolls heavy today. That's right, but I get them out. I don't play no games with them. I get them out. Outlaw, if you can't see that Trump is a racist, he support white supremacy. That's number one. He support those groups. He let 1,600 of them out. Case closed. Now you research the rest. I just gave you two things, Outlaw. If you continue to have your eyes blind, then you might think the same way. He's a racist piece of trash. And he do stuff every day. Anybody who ain't white, and then he gonna try to say DEI like that mean he fired 5-star general, and then put these clowns in, and they can't even protect top secret. They the ones incompetent. I'm gonna have the best of the best. No, what he meant is he gonna have the white of the white. He do stuff in y'all face, but y'all okay with him doing that because some of y'all feel that way, either consciously or subconsciously. So Outlaw, all you gotta do is look at it, man. I ain't gotta baby feed y'all. I ain't gotta baby feed y'all. Just look at the truth, man, and you'll see it. He let 1,600 of them neo-Nazis out of prison. Why? Because he liked that. Research the guy he hired for Washington, D.C. attorney. This man is an outright supporter of Nazis, sympathizers of Nazis. Trump don't do this by accident. Trump know who these people are. But it seems like some of y'all either lie to me or you lie to yourself. I don't know. Deji, I didn't say I support, but I don't hate no transgender, man, like Trump teach y'all to do. I love all people. Y'all say y'all love and care around the Bible, but then spew hate. Your love should cause you to hate a transgender. Why y'all beefing with them? Did your pastor teach you that too? Because I know Trump teaches it. Nicholas said, that's a lie. Okay. Yo, Jay Wood. Yeah. I don't think Trump is a racist at all. I will not support one, but I think that's a major topic for a different day. Very good, Betty. That's probably, I don't even know if y'all ready for that topic because it's just going to be y'all saying that he not. We can bring files upon files upon files. Trump want to give officers immunity, right? What are the most cases officers even have with hurting the public? It's black people. You know what Trump said the officers should do to these black people? Don't put them in the car nicely. Just bump their head against the car and all. That's Trump. But if y'all I don't know how y'all vote for somebody, but y'all don't know nothing about this man. The Central Park Five, are y'all familiar with that? Five teenagers, man, was accused of raping and killing this white lady. He wanted them to get the death penalty. Come to find out, they didn't even do it. But Trump didn't care. He wanted to put up a billboard to give them the death penalty. Why? Not because he thought they committed the crime, because they black people. But y'all ain't ready for that. Better you right, that is a discussion for another day. James Loopy said, thanks for being real. Nicole said, you saying all BS. Y'all say give examples, and I give examples, and you still, because some of y'all feel the same way. And that's just the truth, man. Jay Wood said, it's a very simple, very clear situation. If you don't see it, you don't want to. Outlaw said, the white supremacy claim is just your opinion. It's not an opinion. When the white man in Charleston, Carolina ran into, it was a protest, and a neo-Nazi, them racists came out and crashed into people. Trump, on behalf of the supremacists, said they're good people on both sides. Do y'all research. Some of y'all know, or some of y'all either lying or you just following somebody that you don't know nothing about. Jay Wood said, yeah, Outlaw's cook. Too much internet, kid. Beatty said they admitted to doing it. That's why he said he wanted the DP, death penalty. Don't push the fake narrative. No, this is after they were acquitted. Somebody else who did it came out and said it. And they did coerce those people. They coerced them teenagers, man. Them teenagers just wanted to go home. They found out who did it. None of them did it. Trump still pursued that. So stop with your fake narrative, man. Research it, the truth. Hood Billy, welcome to the chat. Hood Billy said Trump is a god. James said Outlaw is a Russian bot. Okay. Hood Billy, that's not a feeling. I gave you a fact. That's why I don't be wanting to dialogue with y'all. Y'all say, well, let's dialogue. I can't talk to y'all because y'all just want to waste time. Y'all feel how y'all feel. Y'all think how y'all think. Y'all don't come in our spaces to change your minds. Answer me this. Why do y'all come in our spaces? Even in our lives. Why? Because I don't never go to your lives. For what? What information I'm going to get from y'all? But why do y'all come to our lives and try to disrupt and spam? Ain't no feelings. You would want your daughter's perpetrators punished if someone admitted to hurting her. Right, but they were found innocent. Why do I got to keep repeating the same thing? Trump knew they were innocent, but since they black, nah, we ain't going for it. Y'all deserve the death penalty. This Trump, man, the one you support. But we're gonna move on from that. Jennifer, you must watching the Fox News version of the real story, man. That's why, see, it's Fox News and it's conservative radio. They got a lot of y'all messed up, man. I'm not here to help y'all for that. You can come in and get the information as I'm giving it, but I can't change y'all on that. Keep thinking how you think, but don't come here and try to disrupt. Stedman said, God made all of us different, which is a beautiful thing. We just need to learn how to adjust our nasty behavior towards ourselves and others. Stedman, I'm in agreement with that. That was some good stuff. Ethan said, don't want anybody in the military who don't know their own self. Ethan said they're confused. But do you love them, Ethan, or do you hate them as Trump does? And as Trump really suggesting to y'all. Because if he can get y'all to hate him, then whatever he do, y'all going to agree with, because to y'all, they're not human. They just confused. I don't want to spend this whole live talking about transgender, but I just wanted to bring out a point to prove my point. Y'all might well put the Bible down. Throw the Bible in the trash. Burn the white Jesus y'all got up. Take that down, throw it away, man, because in most cases, or in a lot of cases, y'all don't believe that stuff, man. It's just for show. Dr. J said, good morning, Mark. And good morning, chat. Hey, Deja, they were coerced to admitting it. See, you watching that Fox News, man. Get the real story, man. They got DVDs out. They got the real story out, but you choose to get it where you get it from. They were innocent. DNA proved they were innocent. Why do I got to keep saying that to y'all? They found out who did it. But keep your lies going, man. And you just want to call somebody a liar. That's why I can't have, and they say, have dialogue with them. No, it's no use. Y'all don't come with good intentions. Some of y'all, there's a lot of good people on here, but some of y'all don't come with good intentions. I don't know if y'all robots, Trump vets. I don't know what y'all are, but y'all not coming with sincerity. You coming to cause problems. Dr. J said, happy Thursday, everyone. Nicholas, we stand on topic right now. Thank you, though. We listen to both sides, and you guys are one-sided. Thanks for admitting it. Okay. My opinion is based on the fact. I don't want someone in the military. Right. That's your opinion. But if Trump changed tomorrow, it's the likelihood of you changing is high. The likelihood if Trump changed tomorrow, the likelihood of his supporters changing is very strong. So what do you want transgenders to be able to do to earn an honest living? Mountain Goat said, hey, Mountain Goat. Jay Morgan said, I'm moving to America because of Trump. You better keep that money in your pocket, man. I don't know what you think you're going to get. He's not going to make you rich. I hope you're rich already, and you might got a shot. Jay Morgan. No, that's not what this is. Don't y'all got spaces where y'all at, where all the MAGAs and y'all can sing Kumbaya? Because you're not changing your viewpoint. I done gave you several facts that prove that he's racist. You haven't changed a bit. You said, no, you're not, it's not true, and you still support this racist. So outlaw, it ain't about opinions. It's about causing disruptions. That's what a lot of y'all do, whether it's consciously, subconsciously, or whatever. And I don't know why y'all do it, but thank you, though. Just Tripper said you seen one-sided. Not one-sided. If I call out something that makes me one-sided, because I call the BS out. Dr. J said, welcome back to Mark B's Perspective. Thank you, Dr. J. Let me get some of this good water. He didn't know they were innocent and still wanted them killed. That makes no logical sense. That's Trump. He makes no logical sense. Thank you. Thank you. I know that was hard to admit. It does make no logical sense. Even after they were found, like, first they had them in. After somebody confessed to it, Trump knew it, but he still didn't want them to get away. These black guys need to be killed. That's Trump. But I'm done with that topic. We moving on because I'm not getting nowhere with y'all. Ethan said, America is the greatest country. Think about his question. Why do you think we have a border issue more severe than anywhere else in the world? We'll talk about that another day. My topic today was transgenders. Transgenders. Trump want to ban them in the military. He don't want them joining in the military. And I know for a lot of y'all, I ain't even got to ask this question because anything Trump say, y'all going to support it. Ethan, do you support Trump banning transgenders from joining the military? Outlaw, we're not even talking about Biden. You see what Trump doing right now, and you can't be happy with it. You can lie on here and say, yo, it's all good. Okay. Listen, Jay Morgan said, what's the best red state? Man, you go to Mississippi. There's a couple red states. But you're going to get exactly what you're going to F around and find out. So come on here. I don't know what you think you're gaining. I'm moving to America because of Trump. Trump don't care nothing about no citizens, man. And you'll find that as soon as you get here. But Jay Morgan, you go to states like Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, go to them red states. And it's still going to be the same. You ain't going to get nothing special. The same price I'm going to pay for eggs, you're going to pay the same thing. Deja said, Deja, I'm going to get rid of you, man. You said move to any state with the least blacks. See, I can identify racists from a mile away. One thing about me, I call you out, though. You ain't going to ride under the rate. Ethan said, I do not hate them. I never said they're confused directly. I said they have a problem with themselves. They need to figure out first before serving. Do you know how many racist white people that join the military? And we ain't never questioned that. Nobody never had a question about them joining the military. So why is it a question now with transgenders? Felix said, Jesus said, don't hate nobody. Thank you, Felix. Jay Wood said, Deji, are you American? You have no idea how the judicial system works in the U.S. That person gone. I had to get rid of. Nigel said, if you're rich and black, I bet Trump would love them. He wouldn't love them. He would use you as he see fit because that's what he do. He used for his benefit. Ain't no love in there for real, for real. He would use you. And that's what Trump's do. That's what he's been known to do. Trump had the biggest hotel on the East Coast. He had the Taj Mahal, the Trump Plazas in Atlantic City, New Jersey, which is the East Coast version of Las Vegas. And Mike Tyson used to do a lot of fights at his properties before he mismanaged all that. Research the Taj Mahal. Research the Taj Mahal that Trump owned. Jay Morgan, keep it in context. I said for y'all to say y'all Christians, because y'all read the Bible, correct? And but y'all hate so many people. I said you might well burn it. Because it ain't doing what help is the Bible doing for you, Jay Morgan? But you spew the same hate that Trump does. So keep it in context. I'm not saying just go around burn the Bible. And also take that white Jesus down because we know that's a lie. So in both contexts, burn the Bible for you, since you say you're a strong believer, but yet you hate people. Jesus loved all people. And then take that white Jesus down because Jesus was a man of color. Ethan Lee said it's not okay to have a preference of who you want in the military. Thank you, Ethan. It should be open to all people. You don't want to allow anybody to lose their rights. But some of us are okay as long as it's other people's rights. Take their due process until later. If we lose ours, then we'll be upset. Y'all keep trying to distract Nicholas. I ain't say nothing about the 20 million people. All I'm talking about is transgender. That's what I'm talking about today. Are you okay with Trump banning transgender human beings from joining the military? Outlaw. It was good while it lasted, man. Go and keep it moving, man. This is what I said. That white Jesus on the wall is a lie. That's a fact. The Lord's Supper, the picture of the white people, the Lord's Supper is fake. So if you still worshiping that, but you got a love of Jesus in your heart, love is tied in with the truth. And if you got the Bible and you hate any person, then you might well throw that in the trash, man, because it ain't helping you. And take that picture down because it's a lie. Ethan said, just like I'd rather have more men than women in the military, does that make me sexist? I don't know what it make you, man. That's just your comfort. But when you say banning, so you talking about a preference now compared to banning. Those are two different things. But thank you, though, Ethan. Nobody said nothing about nobody dating no transgender. See how y'all just be unrealistic or just that's what I say causing disruptions on people's spaces. Dr. J said double tap the screen on your way in. Listen, man, if you just come, man, it's Mark B's perspective. Why just talk about issues? I called Trump out on a daily on his BS because every day he seemed to be doing something. Today I'm talking about his attempt to ban transgenders from joining the military. And I was asking y'all thoughts. If you have not done it, man, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. But I ask that you look at my channel. It might not be for you, but look through it. If it's for you, go and subscribe to the channel. Jay Morgan said, never mock Jesus. Y'all mock Jesus when you allow a white Jesus to be betrayed. That's mockery. This man said, please apologize to God. Listen, man, go on somewhere. Jay Wood said, Ethan, your questions are elementary. Okay. Happy ending said, me and something. I can't understand what he's saying. Anyway. That would make sense, but you know exactly what you're doing. Either said, if you cause a problem subconsciously compared to consciously, would there be a difference in how you're perceived? You're just perceived as a problem, I guess. I don't know, but stick on topic though. Jay Wood said, you're unintelligent enough to speak to me. Talking to Ethan. Nigel said, I'm Canadian, by the way, and personally think Trump is an egomaniac narcissist. Yeah, and let's talk about the meeting with Carney, the prime minister. He clowned Trump, but Trump didn't even have a clue. Trump thought he was talking fly. That man with such elegance and respect clowned Trump. He clowned Trump. But thank you, Nigel. Canada, much love to Canada. Either said, yes, I do. I said, of course I do. Jay Wood said, we're on different levels intellectually. I said, how can I not be happy with what Trump is doing? Listen, man, that's a rhetorical question for you. And I would flip and say, how can you be happy? What has he done to benefit you? Name one, be honest. Don't tell me what they're about to do because your finances didn't improve. If your finances did improve, Trump said that's on Biden. So you need to be thinking Biden, Isaac. Trump ain't did nothing to improve you. He attacking people, transgender. He kidnapping people, sending them out to a prison to rot and die in. And you Christians are saying, yeah, he's doing a good thing. Come on, man. That's why I say throw that Bible in the trash. Because that sure ain't the Bible that I read from. Jay Wood said you don't have any points. Okay. Angela, gotta be attuned with reality and military. Angela said, gotta be in tune with reality and military. Help us out. Bring us in tune so we'll know. Amazon said both his books, The Midnight Rider, Rise Again, parts 1 and 2. John Claire, thank you. He was sharing Derek Johnson is the modern day Paul Revere. Amazon, he said Amazon sell both his books. So I guess he want to encourage y'all to read those books. Dr. J said double tap the screen. I don't know if that actually works or not, but I have heard it. Okay. Listen, man, I'm an independent thinker. I'm not one of the ones like y'all do, Goodo, who say you worship Trump. I don't worship no man. I'm a free thinker. I'm not gonna get on no internet and say, I worship Trump. Whatever he say, I follow. However he think, I think. These are grown men getting on here and say Trump. They ain't even saying the Republican Party. They saying Trump. That's sad. So Goody, I guess you voted for Trump, huh? Did you just say the blackest state is our Hood Billy said, did you just say the blackest state in our effing country? What state are you talking about? What are you even talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about. Isaac said, mine. Okay. Goody said, Democrat fought to keep slavery alive. Show who you are. Listen, man, I'm going to school you today. If you willing to learn, every one of you maggots, put your ear to the screen. Y'all going to learn today. It was the Republicans, man. It was conservatives. The conservatives left the party because they wanted to fight to help blacks. That's them folks, them white folks you praise. They switched. Do your research before you come on here talking fly, because you don't have a clue. You ain't got a clue. So all you got to do, forget the name. They were conservatives who didn't want it. The same conservatives you follow today. Once the liberal ideas came to help people, that's when the Republicans, said, no, we don't want to help blacks. And they left. Stop being brainwashed. The two parties switched. But remember this when you're studying. Conservative and liberal. No matter what you call it, look up conservatives and look up liberal. The liberals wanted to help people, man. That party you following now, they did not want to help. So understand that, man. Ethan said, I think that should be a question too. White man, about your claim regarding transgenders, there is a lot more at risk. Help me out. I didn't catch it, man. Listen, where are you backing it up where you said transgender has been known to change? All the ones who switched, I've known that been white people. So I understand that you are Trump, you follow him no matter what. All the ones who just switched and had to flee to another country, been white people. It ain't been no transgender. Name one transgender that you know of that dipped out. Like we got documents of the white people who did it. Goodo said Trump bad. Okay, Isaac. Why did Trump release 5,000 black men from prison? Who told you that lie, man? And look at other presidents, they release people. I'm talking about Trump released 5,000 racists. Trump do stuff for his own reason. That's why he'd do this drug dealer, he'd do Wayne, he'd do certain people. Not no 5,000. He did 1,600 of them racists, known racists who bum rushed the Capitol. These are violent criminals. Anybody Trump let out with no violent criminals except for them racist white folks. That was treason. But I'm done talking about that because y'all got your mind made up, man. He said, Mark, do you think the some percent of how many trans people are diagnosed with a mental disability? Listen, how many white folks, man, white racist folks are with the same question, I'm throwing back at you, man. One thing we do on my thing, we stay on topic. Y'all come in our spaces, Ethan. Y'all come in our spaces for some reason, and it ain't good. Whatever your reason, your intentions, I know it ain't good. Go find the people that think like you. Go find the MAGA party and talk to them. I'm not here to kumbaya with y'all. I don't come to your spaces looking for you. That's not me. So you answer that question about some racist white folks, man. Goody said nothing about the Democrats. The Democrats is not in office right now. Why would we be talking about the Democrats? We're talking about this president and the policies that he's making. You talking about Democrats. You sound just like Trump. Trump got on TV because he know you're going to believe everything he's saying. And this is what Trump said. The good part of the economy is mine. The bad part of the economy is the Joe Biden. He said it because he know y'all don't study for yourself. You go for everything he say. That's why I called him out. Ethan said, what about the Taj Mahal? That was Trump's building. That was one of the ones, is one of the 6 bankruptcies. You're not familiar with that? That was the Magnificent Hotel. You not know the story, man? Don't tell me you follow this man and you don't know nothing about him. Antonio said, ¿Qué pasa? Hey, Antonio, welcome to the live. Ethan said he's not Christian. Okay. But whatever you are, do you love people? You ain't got to necessarily be Christian. Do you claim to love people? Ethan, you said you're not Christian. Do you love people? Are you spiritual? You said you're not religious, so do you love people, man? Isaac, keep it moving. I'm not even wasting my time on them old questions. You can talk about whether you agree with transgenders being in the military, but all this trying to direct this, because y'all don't come with no good intentions. Go find the live so you can do that. You're not doing that here. Jason, Ethan, you made entirely 0 points. Spent too much time in the comment section of the internet. You haven't said anything at all. Ethan said his comment was sarcastic. Okay. Justin the man said, listen what Justin said. And then I got a few words for Justin. Justin said, people who focus on the color of Jesus' skin miss the whole point of his purpose. That's why I'm telling y'all to take that white Jesus down. If color, it can't be both ways, Justin. It don't matter the color, as long as we got a white Jesus on the wall. Nah. Take that down, man. That's all I'm saying. Because y'all know it's a lie. That's all I'm saying. You're going to tell people don't worry about the color, long as you can have the image in people's mind as a white Jesus. That's a violation, man. Justin, rethink your comment that you just said. Goody said no trans. I respect that, man. Nigel, I didn't personally, but it runs deep in my family. Nigel, did you serve? I ain't got to serve to know that to treat people right. Because if you serve and you still don't want to treat people right, what good was that? You following the hate that Trump spew out? What good is that? Dr. J said, Mark welcomes your discussion and comments, but must keep clean. Keep comments respectful. If not, you will be removed. Most definite. Isaac said no trans. What about no racist? Can we have the same energy? No racist white folks. Let's have that same energy, man. Because y'all quick to follow Trump. Let's think for yourselves for a minute. Let's also say no white racists. Because they just as bad, if not worse. But we won't get that energy. Nigel, Hold on. The man said, why do we worry about color? And now you're going to follow up with, wouldn't people want to see God in their image? Yeah. But I'm talking about the entire world. Is at a point where they want the entire world to worship a white Jesus. That's called white supremacy, man. That's a lie from the pits of hell. Justin, if it's the last thing people should worry about, do you got a white Jesus in your house? It ain't the last thing you worry about if you got a white Jesus in your house. So don't try to tell people, y'all don't worry about the color, long as y'all put out the white image. Get rid of the image. If that's true what you saying, get rid of that lie that you know is a lie. Isaac, we know you support Trump. You just said that already. Jay Wood, okay, didn't get it. Listen, Ethan, I didn't say nothing about it, but don't tell me you love people and spew out hate. Because you don't want transgenders, right? Because Trump said, but Trump didn't say don't get rid of white supremacists. So you okay with them? That's my question to you, Ethan. Because you study pumping with Trump pump. Hate the transgenders. Get them out of the military. What jobs are they supposed to work? What jobs are you okay with transgender people working? Because they're going to start with the military, then they're going to shut them out of this job, then they're going to, what are they going to have to do? That's why I say go find your space, man. Ethan, go find your space. I'm about to wrap this up anyway. But I don't even have y'all coming here wasting my time. Because y'all not changing y'all mind. Y'all know Trump is racist, and then y'all say, why is he a racist? You see the policies that he do, banning black books, defunding the Smithsonian, attacking anybody who disagree with him. Don't even bring up education. So that's where I'm at. Dr. J said, like, share. Justin, it's without, what you saying is half true, is without consequences to somebody who's aware, somebody who woke, but somebody who sleep will not see themselves in the image of the Most High. They're going to think the white man is God, which is a lie from the pits of hell. So Justin said, the color of Jesus is without consequences or importance. That's a lie. For somebody who know, it don't really matter. But if you putting out these lies, you supporting white supremacy, because that's part of it. Do your research. Then it's a problem. And you shouldn't want that. Once you know it ain't, the minute you find out that that's not true, you should say, take that down. That's a lie. Why do we have that up there? If you were sincere, that would be your response. This Ethan guy, I don't even know. Find somewhere to go, Ethan. Knife said, oh man, I love Carney, dude. I'm sold on his leadership. It was a breath of fresh air to hear Carney, man, a man in leadership talking with some sense. Even listening to the Chinese, it's sad that we got a president, you can't even listen. All he want to say is, the economy that's good is mine. I take responsibility. The economy that's bad, it got to be Joe Biden. And that ain't even the half of the stuff he said. He got mad at DC It's called the District of Columbia. He said, why is it named after Columbia? Because this man's a clown. He ain't got a clue. And also with the transgender mice, President Trump got mad, transgenetic mice. He thought it was transgender mice. Why are we paying money for transgender mice? This is the president y'all voted for, some of y'all. Trump is a complete clown. Isaac, corny clown Trump, man. Y'all keep looking at these Fox clips. He clowned Trump, and neither you even caught it. That man spoke so eloquently, just respectful. He ain't got to put nobody down or look big like Trump do. And y'all didn't even catch it. He clowned Trump. He didn't get no agreement. Trump wanted to get an agreement that day. Gas is about the same where I'm at. Go grocery shopping and take a picture of your grocery list and the prices. Prices up with your groceries. Hey, Ethan, picture that and bring it back and show it on here. Because ain't no egg prices lower, ain't none of that lower. Ethan, we know you ain't got no facts because all you doing is listening to Trump. But that's all. Y'all don't know no better. I don't blame y'all. It's Trump, man. We got to blame Trump. Trump is the corporate because he don't allow you to think for yourself. You're not even allowed to disagree with this man. James said Jesus didn't have to deal with Donald Trump. Isaac said double tapping works for sure. I don't know about that. Let me try that. Somebody double tap your screen. Isaac said it works. Listen, man, you hear it every day. People say Trump, 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 instead of looking at his policies. They don't even keep up with his policies. So anything you bring there and say, no, you're lying. That's not true. The majority of Trump supporters just follow him blindly. And a lot of them came on here and say, I worship Trump 100%. A man don't even agree with his wife 100%. So that got to be a problem. That's why they call it a cult. Jay Wood. Somebody hit that double tap. Listen, Ethan, I knew you would fall for the clickbait. That's why I didn't even bring that up as a topic. He going to announce an agreement with the UK. The agreement need to be with Canada and China. This is a joke. The UK don't even buy enough from the United States. He talking about 170 countries is begging to do a deal. This man ain't got one deal yet. So he gonna do this UK deal to act like it's something. This is peanuts, man. Why nobody's making a deal with Trump? He need to humble himself and think about the American people, man. That's where he messing up at. Instead of just Trump, his family, and his billionaire buddies. Both parties, it don't matter, but I gave you a fact, Isaac. I said if the two parties switch, now go back to the 1800s when they started. I ain't gonna do the research for you, but I'm giving you a tidbit. Go back to when they started. Find out which party started first. Were they conservative or were they liberals? And then you'll see when the switch tell you. The evidence is, and get back with me tomorrow, Isaac. But I'm helping you out, man. I'm giving you free tips. Go back to when the Republican parties and Democratic parties started. They didn't start at the same time. One party is older than the other. And don't just say the name Democrat or Republicans. Find out were they liberal or conservative. Those are the main things. John Clare said, Big Mike. Either Trump pardoned Kodak Black, and who cares? Because he pardoned Kodak Black. He pardoned 1,600 white supremacist groups that stormed the Capitol. A violent offense, man. Enough of that. So you going with an image you don't know. If that talking to James Dixon. James Dixon said, "Can you imagine a Marine Corps drill sergeant getting in the hole of a tranny?" A lot of y'all don't even know nothing about them. Y'all just going by what Trump's saying. That's why I say, do y'all know them personally? To form these opinions about them, y'all got to know something personally, or you just going with Trump. How do you know that's what you saw it on TV? If you don't know any of these people personally, stop judging them like that. Antonio said, hey, Antonio. Either you ain't made one claim. Boy, y'all be straight clowns. That's why I say don't come to our spaces, man. Go somewhere else, try to cause disruption. But I got what I wanted to talk about, at least part of it. I had a lot more, but y'all wasted time talking about nothing. But let me see. Anybody got any closing comments? Either your comments ain't saying nothing, man. Go to another lie that's talking about that trash President Trump we got. Okay? Because that's what he is to me. Ethan, I was giving the person, you can't know the story, man. Because when he said it, you would have corrected him. If you really knew what you think you know, you would have corrected him when he was misguided. Ain't that your brother? We'll say you don't have a point. He doesn't. Listen, man, I don't mean to disrespect you, but I'll leave. Peace. All right. Listen, man. There's a lot of comments I didn't get to. Yeah, I'm about to go, man. This to MAGAs. I don't mind y'all coming, but you're not gonna come here and hijack my words to y'all. Find some business, man. Find somewhere to go. Because you will not be coming here disrupting anything. You will get shut down quick. Listen, man, I thank y'all for coming, man. I appreciate y'all. Hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Hope y'all have a good rest of your day. If you have not done it, go and subscribe to the channel. Jay Wood, find somewhere to go, man. Go talk somebody's head off. Peace, man. Peace.